We're going to be mounting the door, the hinges, and the latches. So what I'm going to do right now is I want to take my hinges off, or my vices off. And now if you have to and you don't have big clamps, you can lay this thing on its back and set the door up on top of it, and it'll work just fine that way. But I've got the longer clamps, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to clamp the door in place, then I'm going to put the hinges on. So what we're going to want to do up in here is we're going to want to bring this up just below the top of this, because if you're stacking another hive on top of it, it leaves you room for the doors to swing, for this one to swing and that one to swing. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put these into place. And just pull that up a little bit. Tighten it down, and the same thing on the other side, just kind of hold it in place. All right. Try to get it squared up as much as you can. Once we put the hinges on, that'll help straighten everything up. Alright, so now the hinges that we're using, they are a split hinge or lift-off hinge. So what you can do is when you open the door, you can lift it off, set it on the side, makes it that much easier. The thing you got to remember, this part of the hinge gets mounted to the base of the hive, and the lift-off hinge gets attached to the door. Now when we cut out the doors, we put markings in here for you, and what you're going to do is you're going to bring your hinge up to that mark and put your screws in. Okay, now again, we put the marks here where the hinges are going to go. You're going to want to make sure that the lift-off goes onto the door. So what you're going to do is flush the hinge to the front of the door and put your screw in. Now what we're going to do is mount the other hinge, and this is the permanent hinge that stays on the hive. That's going to slide up into that and push down on it. And now put your screw in. Okay, this is our bottom hinge. Again, the slip-off goes down on the bottom, and we do have the mark that we've put on where the hinge should go. We're going to line it up again, put our screw into it, all right, again, take your other half of your hinge, slide it up into the other part, hold it up there in place, and put your other two screws in. And that's all there is to putting the hinges on.